Welcome for today's morning meditation, March the 26th. You're very welcome. Always it's good to start our meditation by paying respect, so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, the heart opens to, and this is the energy which comes in. So a Buddhist, a Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. If we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our attention to the body. We bring our attention to the present, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture, with the back comfortably straight. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril. Just keeping our attention at that one point at the gateway of the breath. Or we can keep our attention at the lower abdomen, as we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We keep our attention with the breathing. We keep our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our energy outside the body. We keep our attention with the present. We don't dig up the past, we don't worry about the future. Just being aware of this present moment as it arises, as it passes away. In our meditation practice, we develop the wisdom to see, to know reality. And we can see and know reality only in this present moment. We keep our attention centered with the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind, from outside, from inside, and we simply let it go. We don't react, we don't get entangled. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, being aware of all that forms in the mind, being aware, letting go, bringing our attention back to the breathing. Every time we react to what contacts the mind, it's like we throw stones into our inner pond. We disturb our inner oasis. We create waves on the surface and we muddy the waters. So we train ourselves to simply be aware and not react. Just let it go. We train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind right now, what is forming in the mind right now. And we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Whenever we find the mind wandering, running to past, running to future, thinking about past, worrying about the future, whenever we find the mind dreaming and drifting away, we simply bring our attention back to the breathing, back to the present, always with patience. We can't force the mind, we can only patiently train the mind. We patiently train our mindfulness, bringing our attention back to the breathing again and again and again. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing. If we have a glass of muddy water, we put the glass down. In time, the mud will settle to the bottom of the glass, leaving the water clear and clean. Same with the heart. Same with our inner oasis. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, irritation. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes more calm, more clear, more cool, more collected. So just by watching the breathing, being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more clear, more clean. A baby also has a clear heart, a very clean heart. But a baby has very little mental energy. As we keep our attention with the breathing, with the body, we don't send our attention outside the body, we don't scatter our energy in all directions. The mental energy stays with the body where it increases. The mental energies become more and more unified. The heart becomes more and more unified. And as the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. We breathe in air, oxygen into our lungs, into our chakras. We breathe in the prana, the life force, the light force of the universe. So as the heart becomes more unified, more energized, filled with this life force energy, we feel more alive, more alert, more awake. And as the heart is filled with this light force energy, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. In the early stage of our practice, we may not yet see the inner light, but usually we will feel it. We will feel this lightness of the body, this sensation of refinement, lightness of the body. And it shows in the light of the eyes, the brightness of the eyes, the clearness of the eyes comes from the brightness of the heart, the clearness of the heart. As the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes more stable, more secure. When the heart is weak, it's easily overwhelmed, easily shaken by the emotions. But as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes more stable, more secure, and more at peace. We observe the inner peace and we let it go. In letting go of the inner peace, the heart becomes more and more at peace. The peace becomes deeper, stronger, more refined, because the mind of happiness, the mind of peace, is the mind of letting go. And when the heart is at peace, clear and clean, we can see the nature of our own mind, the nature of our own heart. Just as when a pond is clear and clean, we can see right into the pond, we can see right down to the bottom. When the heart is clear, we can see the normal state of mind is simply peace, is simply contentment. The normal state of mind is what we call the four divine states of mind, the four Brahma Vihara: kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. The four Brahma Vihara. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. So the high heavenly beings abide in kindness, in compassion, in joy, in equanimity. We call these the four divine states of mind, the Brahma Vihara, the four abodes. Actually, they are the same abode, the abode of the pure heart. We can enter through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity. The abode, the dwelling of the pure heart. In meditation we enter this abode through the door of equanimity, just being aware, letting go. Whatever contacts the mind through the five bodily senses, whatever forms in the mind, we observe it, we let it go. And in letting go, the heart becomes more clear, more clean, more and more energized, brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes more energized, the energy field of the heart expands, becomes wider and wider. Our area of consciousness expands, becomes wider and wider. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. Dogs, cats, chickens, horses, all have the consciousness of a dog, a cat, a chicken, a horse. But humans have a very wide range of consciousness. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make our heart very refined, very clear, very clean, very spacious, very bright, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. We can have the consciousness of a heavenly being while still in human body. But if we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, with jealousy, with spite, and so on, the heart becomes hot and dark and cramped. And as the heart becomes darker and darker, the consciousness becomes lower and lower. We can have the consciousness of a subhuman while still in human body. But we do our duty, taking care of the heart, simply watching over the heart, being aware and letting go. The heart clears itself, cleans itself. Just keeping our attention with the breathing, with the body, watching the breathing, watching the mind. The heart becomes more clear, more clean, more and more energized. the heart becomes more strong, more steady, more secure. The heart becomes more still. Still, but at the same time, overflowing. Overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. Our inner oasis becomes a fountain. So the heart overflows. Our inner cup overflows. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes more and more energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow, wishing happiness for all beings. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, we wish happiness for ourselves. We energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow, wishing happiness for all beings. The light of the heart flows in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, wishing happiness for all beings. May all beings be happy. And as we do this practice, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. The energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider, stronger and stronger. If we have anger, the heart is hot. This practice will cool the heart down. The inner light is like the light of the moon. It's a cool energy. So as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, the heart becomes more and more cool, more and more at peace. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. This practice will make the heart secure. It makes the heart strong. If we have depression, the heart is heavy, dark. This practice of spreading the energy of peace from the heart makes the heart light and bright. As we breathe in, we wash, we clear, we clean our own heart. And as we breathe out, we radiate this energy of peace to the world around us. We uplift the world around us. Breathing in, we energize the heart, filling the heart with light. Breathing out, we radiate this energy of peace to the world around us. We start our meditation practice by focusing at the nose or at the abdomen. But as the practice progresses, it will change by itself. The practice changes to being aware of the breathing at the heart. Being aware of the flow of this inner breath, the prana, the life force, the light force at the heart itself. The heart becomes our meditation center. Just being aware of the breathing in, breathing out at the heart itself. Being aware of all that contacts the mind at the heart itself. Being aware of all that forms in the heart at the heart itself. So the heart is our meditation center, which we carry always within us. Breathing in, we wish happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, we wish happiness for all beings. And we can be happy with ourselves that we start our day in this way. We establish our mindfulness. We develop the wisdom to let go. We clear the heart, we clean the heart. We energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace with the world around us. So we can be joyful that we start our day in the best way. We rise, we shine. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. We bring our attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation. And I wish you a day of peace. Bhavati Sat Mangalam. May all blessings come to you.